Hello, it's Mark from Schwartz Performance, filling in for Jeff this month as he's off on an adventure. Actually, the MCACN show is this weekend, so we've got a display there. And we have a bunch of neat updates this month here. First of all, I'm going to show you this Chevy 3100 chassis that we've got here before us. This one, as you can see, you'll notice it has some odd markings on it. That's because we now have a 3D imager in our possession, which gives us the ability to do further things in the chassis building world. Everything that we've had in the past, we're now documenting with the 3D imager, and it gives us the ability also to process new builds in a quicker manner. In the background, you'll see a 59 El Camino. No, we're not going to restore that car. It's here for us to image the chassis so that we can build a customer one. It is actually a pretty neat process. It actually cuts down our engineering time by about half using that particular instrument. Okay, here we've got the 67 Cougar with the supercharged Coyote and 6-speed this month. The interior is going into the car as we speak, and the wheels are on it that look totally awesome. This car is going to be finished up here in the next few weeks and going back to the customer, who's very excited about it. Here we have our 86 Monte Carlo SS with the Hellcat swap, and it's moving along quite well. We have got the update for the rear bumper and taillights. We're going to be changing that to the 87-88 style. The customer likes that appearance a little better than the 83 through 86 style. We're also waiting on the wire harness. We're hoping to have that here shortly to plug into that Hellcat and get this thing fired up and moving on into the next stage. Here we have the 64 Chevy Nova SS convertible with the LT4 and the automatic. It is got a little cosmetic refreshing here in the front, as we found a different way to package this awesome power plant into the available real estate that we have to work with. The car is going to interior next and will be finished up here shortly. Hey, I just want to jump back in there and let you folks know that here at Schwartz Performance we are hiring, looking for some quality candidates for both chassis and the car build side. A fabricator is needed along with a chassis builder. Please check us out at Schwartz Performance or get a hold of me directly at 815-206-2230. Thank you. And here we have the 67 Mustang convertible with the Coyote and the 6-speed in it. It's nearing completion now. We have most of the cosmetics done. We have all of the electronics plugged in and lighting in. The interior is partially done, and we just got a few more things to tidy up and get a top on it, and it will be ready to go. Okay, here we are in the chassis manufacturing part of the operation here, and we've got 3 tables busy working, building chassis. We are getting about 4 chassis a week out of the operation these days. This happens to be a Challenger CUDA, and then behind me here is a Tri-5 Chevy. So we cover 36 different variety of chassis, as most of you know. If you're interested in our application, please visit the website. Okay, here we have a 66-7 Olds Delta 88 convertible, and you're wondering why it's here. Well, it's here for a brake upgrade. We're going to put 4-wheel disc on it all the way around and a sniper installation. So, as you know, we do build full hot rods, but we also do upgrades. Check us out on the website. All right, here we have the 68 Coronet 500 that we've featured the last few months. It's getting exhaust fabricated and installed as we speak, as it nears the end of its fabrication process, and will be off to the body shop fairly soon. So we have a 68C10 here, and you ask, wow, what are you doing? Well, this is in the disassembly process. We're going to do a full build on this truck for a customer in Canada, and right now we've pulled the cab and the front clip, motor and trans, and we are going to get that metal worked and ready for body. Okay, we've got the 72 Cutlass here with the Hellcat and the 4L80. This month we've installed the radiator and fabbed the firewall, smoothed it, and installed the vintage air unit. The fab work is moving along quite smoothly and hope to have it finished soon. Here we have the 67 Coronet 500. You can see we've got the front end prepared for installation of the inner fender wells, and the chassis installation will be coming up shortly, as it is in construction here as we speak. And here we have the 66 Nova SS. As you can see, we are fabbing up all of the body modifications that are quite extensive on this build. The front bumper has been roughed in here with its modifications, and the dashboard has been roughed in with its modifications. So there are quite a few things on this build that make it very unique, including the fender vents that are going to reside here behind the front wheel. The 1,000 horsepower LS3 built by Wagner Motorsports is sitting in the bay, along with the transmission and getting the mounts fabbed up. So as you notice, the charger's in place of what used to be a certain Miata with an LS in it, which is now gone and residing in South Carolina. But the charger here is going to be updating with the fresh sheet metal here very shortly. We've ordered it and are awaiting its delivery. We showed you the stock chassis with the box on it, and here is the Schwartz G-Machine chassis for the C10. And the cab that we took off the frame is here. We're going to mount it on the frame and begin the metal work here in the body shop. You ask, wow, what is that? Well, it's a 75 Trans Am that we're going to use as a parts car for our 71 Pontiac Trans Am build to replace the Temptress that now went to Florida. The Trans Am is going to be our next shop car to test and tune with. Here we have the 57 Chevy pickup truck that is now nearing its completion as far as we're taking it. The plumbing is done, the exhaust is done, the fuel tank is in. It's just about ready to fire up. The customer has chosen to finish the assembly work on his own, so this will be out of here shortly. So here we are in the warehouse. As you can see, I have an LT1 here. This motor is destined for that 71 Trans Am that we're building for the next Schwartz house car. This is going to receive a blower, and it is going to be a rather interesting power plant. This here is an LT5 waiting for a customer's chassis to be done, and we will install that to ship off to them. Behind me we have several Coyotes, supercharged and not. So just think of us for your next crate engine buy. We can certainly help you out here at Schwartz Performance. Well, that's all we have for our November update. Here in the chassis final assembly, we have many waiting for delivery. The parts have been a little bit of an issue for some of them, but they will be soon leaving. Please see us for your chassis needs and visit our website at schwartzperformance.com and check us out on Facebook and Instagram. See you next time.